Hello.
There's something here that doesn't last too long. Maybe I shouldn't think of you as mine. Seeing you or
Good
seeing
morning.
anything as
It
much
is
as
morning,
I
right?
do you.
It is a morning.
I take for granted
It is
that
Saturday,
you're
I know that.
always there. I take for granted that you just don't care.
Lily and Pearl.
Sometimes I can't help seeing all the way through.
This is a cover from the record that Rolf and I did, Begin to Dance.
It's important to me that you know you are free. 'Cause I never want to make
So here's a question for you.
for me.
So we're savage. Hey, Julie. Some people
Of me. You know that I'd be with you if I could. I'll come around to see you once in a while.
Yes, I will.
Or if I ever need a reason to smile.
Some people say they want to be on
and
my
spend
video.
the night if you think I should.
I don't know what that means. Okay, I'm going to try something. Jeff Metzger, are you cool if I invite you on? Because it shows that I can bring you on the camera. How's your beard looking today? After his solo. Okay. I'll give you 2 minutes. Hi, Sue.
It's important to me that you know you are free.
Hello, Mr. Isom.
'Cause I never want
See, I can wave at Ruben,
change for
but I get the opportunity to 11. Let me see if I can do this.
think of me. You know that I'd be with you if I could. I'll come around to see you once in a while.
Yes, I will.
Or if I ever need a reason to smile
Hi.
and spend the night if you think
So, Sue,
I
how does it feel to be the mother of such talented beings? My goodness. Actually, Jeff, I'm going to try something. I won't throw her under. Okay. Sue, I was going to ask you to come on camera, but another day. Would you please be a guest? Uh-oh. 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 I'm going to wave at Sue, I want you to be on the show. Okay. I'm calling you up. Let's see what happens. Might not even work. Add. I'm adding. I don't know if Armando is going to make it today. I hope so. I'm trying to add you, Jeff. So this is a good experiment for all of us. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It just said I can bring him on camera. Who's here? Hi, Mark. A bad hair day. You're driving. Oh, so see, I wouldn't have you on the show. Oh, it's connecting. Check that out.
Hey, we got it. We got it. How about that?
Wow, and you're
Can you hear
outside.
me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you guys hear
Oh,
him?
good. Okay.
This is Jeff Metzger,
Let's see how I
a
get
big
this set
supporter
up
of
straight.
11:11 with Jenna,
Or 8:11
or
as
8:11 as in 8:11 a.m. You got the Lakers on. You got your Steal Your Face
it's tie-dyed. I told you tie-dyed. It's Saturday.
tie-dye Saturday, because tonight is
Yeah.
one more Saturday night. All my tie-dye, well, I have a lot of tie-dye, but hey,
I have to
Bob.
get this where I can.
Okay, we're
I
coast
know.
to
I'm
coast.
trying to get it where I can. It's beautiful out.
We got another deadhead, coast to coast. New York,
There you go. Okay,
LA.
let's see if this works. Okay, here we go.
I like
Okay,
my
we'll do it
candle
this way.
tripod better, but this is fun.
What is this?
Are you in your backyard?
I am.
You
Well,
got this
can I? I don't know
great
how I can.
sun.
I can.
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
were
Can you?
good.
Can you? But I know. But can I flip it around? I wonder. I can then show. It must. Like
Oh
this
yeah,
with the
is
flip.
there a little camera thing there?
Yeah. Does it do that? Oh, here it is. There we go. Here's the backyard. You can
Blah. There's the
see all the
backyard.
flowers. Yeah.
We're
Our little
getting a
sanctuary
virtual
back
tour.
here. A virtual tour of the backyard.
Beautiful.
We just kind of
You
hang
can
out
do a
here.
social distancing house concert there.
We could, as a matter of
Hint,
fact.
hint, hint,
I've thought about that.
hint, hint.
Since yeah, yeah, that would be a good idea. I think that's going to be the way of the world in the future.
Yes.
So I think our neighbors would be fine. So we used to have, I don't know if he's still there or not, but the one neighbor here when we first moved in here, he didn't like music late at night, and so there was, and before the bushes all grew up, it would the noise would go into his yard, and he also didn't like to close his windows at night. So we were supposed to keep the music down so that he could keep his window open. Yeah, we had a few little spats.
Is he still there?
It's a good question. We haven't heard from him for so long, but
We
maybe
could
the
have
noise.
Lillian bark really loud. Right, Lillian?
Well, we have dogs here, so it's.
You have dogs?
Well, my kids have dogs, so we have one living with us now, and the other one that comes over, and we share custody of the golden doodle.
I get it.
So he comes over as often as we can have him.
Fun. So you have. So
And they get along great, so they play together
I was
too.
going
So
to ask that next. Do they get along?
they get along. They're like best friends. Yeah, one's 9 pounds, the other one's 55 pounds.
And the 9-pounder is the boss.
Exactly. He's the type A.
Yes, I get it. I have one of those.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. I know your wife is a hummingbird whisperer.
Oh. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go see. Should we go see the hummingbirds?
Hi, Ange.
We can go see if there's hummingbirds today.
She was
Anyway, go ahead.
explaining. What's that?
Here we go. Wait a minute. I'm going to see if the hummingbirds are around.
His wife feeds hummingbirds with her hands. Like she holds them up and does the whole thing. What about the name? Oh, we have cousins talking. We have cousins on. Wow, you have a hummingbird setup.
Yeah, they're not here though. Wait, Jen, can you hear me?
Yep.
Because I was getting some what do you call it? In the echo.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, I'm really excited that this
Anyway,
works. See, I can bring you on camera, but I can't bring everybody on camera. I wonder why you are one of the chosen.
wait. I'm getting feedback like it's like in a delay. Are you?
Jeff is in LA. Can you tell us where you are?
I'm in Newport Beach,
Newport Beach.
which is 45 miles south of Los Angeles.
Lillian just barked at that dog. And your beaches are open. Your beaches are open. What's the story on the beaches?
Our beaches are open, but not for sunbathing. And
So if you go like this into the sun, you get in trouble?
well, you can walk, you can swim, you can run, you can do all this stuff. They just don't want people bringing chairs and sitting around.
So you can't sit. You have to be moving.
You have to be, yes, moving. That's what they say. I haven't been there for a few days, so I have to see how it's going.
I know somebody just came over to deliver us some fruit and vegetables. Thank you very much. So are you planning on checking it out this weekend?
Maybe. It's more crowded in the weekend, so but I
Yeah,
probably should.
I like to just stay right where I am on the weekend.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see.
I hear you. Well, I hope that you can come by tonight, and if you can't, I know that's dinner time
One more Saturday night.
with Gary Lambert. Tonight we're going to talk. Who knows what we're going to talk about? But we are definitely going to talk about his mother. And one of these days, I want to get you back on here, and we'll talk music. And I know you. This is one of the biggest supporters of live music, anywhere on the planet, right here.
Well,
you are.
no, that's not totally true. No.
For someone
I
that's
like to
not
go to
in
shows
business,
just like the rest of us.
but for someone that's not in the business, yes, and sends me links like check this out. Oh, my cousin's
We
he's
have
in
fun.
Mid Wilshire. You need to meet Armando. Y'all need to hook up.
Oh, is that where Armando's in Mid-Wilshire?
That's what I'm learning now. And he's going to be. I need
But
to
that
call him.
restaurant,
Oh, wait. What's the restaurant? Post the restaurant again, Mondo. He's going to be on in a minute because we missed him yesterday. He does our Friday morning check-in. And yesterday morning, Grace and I were out on the road. So my 1111 was in a parking lot yesterday. But today, now can you see me on your
you talking to me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a split screen. You're on
Okay.
one half and I'm on the other half.
Okay. I don't know.
You're looking good today.
Thank you. Thank you. I have on my Abe's Fish Camp, my Abe's Fly Shop shirt. Abe's Fish Camp. It's in San Juan River, New Mexico. My family. It's a fish camp in New Mexico. So if you're a fisher person, check it out. Abe's
In
Fish
Mexico,
Camp
yeah, okay.
in New Mexico. We met,
Oh, cool.
Jeff, we met in Mexico. His brother lives in Mexico and my friends, and we're all like this. We're all doing it. Well, I am going to say goodbye for now. I'm really happy that I figured this out to bring, but see, I can't bring just anyone on camera. You are one of the chosen.
Why? Oh,
I don't know.
I'm honored. Very honored.
Navajo Dam. Yes, it is.
So let me tell you though,
Tell.
it's funny because can you hear me? You can hear me fine?
Yes.
Because I don't know what my phone is doing, but we're talking, but then it's like a 10-second delay. I keep hearing it all back. So I'm having two conversations now. One with you and then hearing what we just did 10 seconds ago.
I don't like when that happens.
So I don't know I have to figure out what the technology is here.
That's why it's hard to do music.
That would be tough. Yes. Yeah, you would have trouble singing with your 10 seconds before still running around in your head.
Foxes. Oh, the restaurant my cousin works at is Foxes in Altadena.
Altadena, okay. So he has a commute from Mid-Wilshire.
He looks good in his mask too. I checked that. So everything you hear, I'm getting. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is great technology. I'm glad we did this. Thank you so much. Say hello to your family.
We'll make it work.
And if you're on tonight, ask questions.
Okay. Okay, everyone have a good day. Stay well and safe.
Thank you so much.
So how do I get off now? What do I have to do? I have to hit this?
I have no idea. Because if I finish.
Let's see what happens. Oh, wait, here, let's do it this way. No. I don't know how to get off. I'm tapping my phone. Nope, I just.
No idea. Well, you're stuck with me. I'm going to call Mondo on this other.
Try that one and see if that knocks me off, maybe.
What? No. I can't call him. No, I'm going to call him on my phone. You're here. Sorry.
Oh, I know how to do it. I'm going to do X. I hit the X. Okay, I can do it now. Bye all. Oh, don't do it yet? Okay.
No, I don't know. Here, I want to introduce you guys anyway.
Okay.
I'm doing an LA connection here. They're like, I mean, in reality, you're how many miles away from each other, but then in commuting.
Oh, right now, yeah. We're 50 miles probably.
50?
With everybody home though, it's no traffic.
Have you driven into LA proper? Have you done any, like, just for the heck of it?
I haven't since this happened. I have not been out of Orange County. Actually, I haven't even been much except for the neighboring towns for the 2 months.
I think he's
It's been
good. I'm glad. No, I can't. I have to call him. Hold on.
Hello there.
Hi, I can't have you call because if you call, then it wipes me off the screen. But
Oh, okay.
wow, you look like your dad this morning.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I just got out of the shower. I keep pushing it. It's like I was stretching and doing yoga, and I was like, oh, shoot, I got to shower before I talk to Jenna. And, then I get out of the shower, it's like, oh, it's 8:15. Oops. Yeah.
That's okay. So Jeff is here. I'm introducing you guys in real time via
Oh, cool.
technology.
Yeah, hey, Jeff.
hey, Armando.
Oh, wow. How are you doing that?
So
I split screened with him, and then you're on my
Gotcha.
phone.
Oh, nice.
So
And I have my phone balanced
Hey, Armando.
Now I have that screen.
you have your phone balanced on a water bottle? Well,
Yes, I do.
yeah. I'm telling you, this tripod thing has just freed me up, but I miss my candle holder as my tripod
I know.
with a washcloth and all the other props.
We have a tripod and, the the ring light because Snowy's been doing a lot of what do we call it?
Auditions?
So, yeah, self-tape auditions. Could think of the word self-tape. And I've done a couple of them, but I keep forgetting for this to set it up. So,
I need to check out the ring light.
Yeah, she got hers on Amazon, and it was like $20, $25, something like that. It was cheap.
Yeah. So you guys need to meet up sometime, Jeff, Mondo, Jeff. 11:11.
Yeah, tell Jeff I know
That would be good.
Altadena is the other side of the world.
He said Altadena is the other side of the world. Can you hear each other? Is that your apron,
I can hear him, yeah.
Mondo?
What's my apron? Yeah, I'm getting it out of the way. This is my. I'm on the front porch, and that's my grocery sanitizing apron.
I think Jeff needs to go.
Okay. Jeff, we'll hook up.
No, I'm in Jenna's show. She put me on the show.
I was like telling. I'll let you go, Jeff. We'll let you go. Anytime you need to
I'm
go.
having 2 conversations now.
I know. Well, we know you need to go, so we don't mean to.
No, I don't. But I'm doing fine. But I'll check out you tonight.
Okay. All right. I think if
Okay.
you press the. Thank you.
Mondo, good to talk to you. Everyone have a good day.
Good to talk to you, man. We'll see each other in real life soon.
I see how this happens. Okay. So, Jen, what you do is you can hit the X and ask me if I want to leave the broadcast. So we do have that option.
Okay. Well, well, thank you for being my testing subject.
It was fun.
You.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Okay, bye.
You. So if you press the, he's gone. It worked. Wow. Thanks, Jeff. So
is that new technology?
He called you Mondo.
Cool.
That's cool. He's like familia. He's Mondo. Janelle's here. So we have Pittsburgh, Fresno, Helen, our cousin is here.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
RP's in Albuquerque. We have Albuquerque representing in Albuquerque.
Nice.
Let's see, RP, where's your favorite place to get sopapillas? Where's yours, Mondo?
Well, Garcia's Kitchen kitchen always, but then there's a fast food sopapilla place called, well, everybody calls it Stufy's because there's only one F in it. It's Stufy''S.
Yeah.
And the carne lavada stuffed sopapilla with potatoes. Oh my god.
Oh my
and
god.
Cheddar cheese. Oh,
A
it's great.
stuffed
It's the best
sopapilla
ever.
with potatoes and cheddar cheese?
Potatoes, cheddar cheese, and carne lavada. And for those of you out there on streaming land who don't know what carne lavada is, it is pork roast that's marinated in red chile and garlic and oregano for about a day. Then you roast it till it's falling off the bone. It is delicious and amazing. You can make enchiladas out of it, burritos, tacos, or you could just have it with beans, rice, and tortillas. This has been your carne lavada moment.
And I bet Helen is a wonderful whiz at that one as well. She's here. She's in Coors
Oh,
Gold.
sure she is. Yeah, I'm not seeing comments on this because I have it turned around the way that I don't see. Oh wait, there we go.
See,
Nope, not seeing
yeah, her casa. I said, where are the best sopapillas? And she said, my house. And then she said, mi casa para sopapillas. See, well, we're all going to Coors Gold, and then we're all going to hang out in Yosemite. So be prepared, Helen. Be prepared.
We're all gonna come see you.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So how's life living in your Airbnb?
Not bad. I mean, you know, I think I mentioned last time we were on that a buddy of mine brought me a pop-up shade for the backyard for our table in the back. And then I realized that, hey, you know, I've got some rope to stabilize the shade, the pop-up to the garage door, just in case there's a big wind. And I had extra rope and big, heavy wrought iron chairs, so I set up a clothesline, temporary clothesline. And I've been doing laundry, and the air's been so clean here, I've been hanging it out to dry and channeling my mother. I don't know if you remember that she had her laundry yard.
I do.
Yeah. That was her requisite. When they were designing that house, my mother said, well, Art, I have to have some place for clotheslines. And he said, well, we'll have a dryer. And she said, I don't care. I don't want to use the dryer. I want to dry my clothes out in the sun. And so, yeah, that was one of the design aspects. There was a yard designed with a wall high enough that the clotheslines were hidden, and we would all hang our clothes out there.
I hung mine out there.
Yeah.
I hung my clothes with her many a time. Wow. That I didn't. Yeah. You know, you don't think about that when you're 12 years old. You don't think to ask Annalisa about the. Wow.
Yeah, and there's nothing better than the smell of clothes that have been dried out in the sun.
Especially in New Mexico.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it weird that the New Mexico sunlight smells different from any place else? You know, it's like there's just a different sort of, I don't know what it is. It's like sort of it almost smells like herbaceous.
You smell it. You definitely can. You can breathe it in for sure. New Mexico sunlight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. It's amazing. So how are you? How's your mom? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine.
Good.
She just had an appointment that, you know, you had to. We put off for quite a while, and then decided that it was time to go in and just do it. Was with our friend Jerry, so we basically sat there and laughed and looked at photos of my dad and videos that he had. Look at this video of your dad. Oh yes, your mom's apricots.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Helen's
the apricot tree.
Yeah, the apricot tree.
Yeah, oh man, that was so great. Let me see if I can turn it around so I can actually see comments because I want to. There we go. Oh wait, nope, I don't.
I think if you
comments.
drag it from your left of the screen, they are there,
Okay.
or there's a little square up there. So Helen's going to post some recipes on my page.
Oh, nice. Let me see, what's that? No, that's share my screen. No, don't want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna quit fussing with it because it's you know, I'll figure it out.
And I think you're on landscape, so let me see. Oh, there we go.
Okay, that's a terrible angle though. That's all chin. Here, yeah, that's the worst angle ever.
Don't you know you have to come from above?
I know. So now
and I'm not coming from above. Yeah, this is my chin. Yeah, I should definitely have this. I need more books.
But Jenna, you
look great from, chin, from below, from above. I mean, come on, you look great.
Oh, thank you. I have one of these tripods that I need to, it's a tripod for a iPad, but I have nothing to loop it to yet at this point. So
and you should look into getting. Oh yeah, you don't Amazon.
I receive things from Amazon, and I'm so grateful for that. But yeah, I don't myself. I just, I have to just buy wherever I am. But I'm learning about this stuff here.
Well, let me see if I can figure out a ring light, because that would really help. I think you think you'd really like it.
Well, the ring light that I've seen, just fits the iPod, the phone.
The phone, yeah. Oh, and you're using your iPad.
I use my iPad.
Okay, yeah. Snowy's only fits the phone as well. That's
right.
True.
So yeah, I have this for the iPad, and then I have my iPhone tripod, and then I have my candle.
I kind of love the candle.
I do too. Well, for weeks I was just holding people in my hand. I was like sitting there. So anyway, Mondo, and then I'd be wondering why all of a sudden I have carpal tunnel in my wrists, because you're holding a phone in a weird angle for an hour.
Oh, I'm just going for this angle right here, so it makes it look like I'm in some kind of Buñuel film. Yeah. Now I just need to have one of my eyes eaten out by a dog. That'd be cool.
Have you guys been watching anything fun on Netflix or Hulu or anything?
We don't have that here. We have like just basic cable here. So we've been watching NCIS Los Angeles.
Are you on that? Ow.
No, Snowy's been on it. Snowy's been on that show.
Have you seen her?
I'm watching reruns of that. And Joaquin, of course, Mr. Technology, he has a Chromecast stick for his computer, so he's been doing a deep dive on the show Psych, which I watched some of. It's a very funny show.
Psych?
So he's been watching that. Psych, yeah.
Like psyched you out?
It was on USA. Shit psyched me out. But, you all right?
No, my friend Naomi, who lives down your way, she lives in Malibu. She's on, and I just got excited that she's there.
Oh, cool. Hi, Naomi. We drove down to Malibu the other night. We tried to catch the bioluminescent surf, but we were one day late.
I saw some photos. Wow.
Yeah. Friends of ours took video of it. It looked amazing. It was still nice. I mean, Snowy and I drove down there and had the sunroof open, or the moonroof, I guess, and drove, I think I mentioned this, we drove all the way down Sunset, which was lovely.
I'm still messing with my tripod.
It was nostalgic for me, because when I first moved to LA, I lived with my Ortega aunt. I lived with my Aunt Mary Lou. And I would drive west down Sunset to the sea all the time, because it just made it clear that, oh yeah, I live out here. I live in Los Angeles. This is my home.
And you can drive to Malibu, like, just because you can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I do that when I'm in the Bay Area, and I go to oh, Helen's going to violin. Eddie Dixon. Hi, Eddie Dixon. Yeah, Mondo says you loved Eddie too. Remember?
Remember.
Have a wonderful Saturday, Helen. I don't know how to do this thing. See, then I call Jeanette, and Jeanette goes, oh, it goes here, and you do this, and then we go this, and then this is like that, and everything's perfect. When I'm in the Bay Area, I just, I drive. I don't drive as much as I don't like driving anymore. I will get on BART and walk into the city and go, why don't I do this more often? Or I go to Mount Tam and go hiking, or I go into the redwoods, and it's not that hard, but then I do it, and then I make a plan to do it again the next week, and then I do that, and then it rains, and then then I go on tour, and that's what happens.
Right, and then when you get back, well, that's like, I'm getting back into my stretching and yoga practice. When I was teaching workshops and going and doing school theater and, working other like part-time gig, I had a fairly good practice of doing yoga and stretching every morning, and keeping my instrument, my body in tune. And then when I started working just a regular job, I just got out of it.
Right.
10-hour, 12-hour days of working in an office or working on. I mean, I worked at when I was the general manager of the ice cream company. It was sort of a loose, rough and tumble place, and I could wear jeans and t-shirts, but it was still being on a computer at least 6 hours a day, doing ordering and writing emails, and then going out and doing gigs and coming back and doing more work. And after 10 or 12 hours of a day, you don't feel like an artist anymore.
Oh, I just got so tired hearing this conversation.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exhausting.
I'm wiped out now.
You really think I gotta take a nap now?
Yeah.
I had a memory about you the other day. I was talking to Snowy, and I don't remember what year this was. Oh, because we were listening to the night that we were listening to you as we were having dinner, and
Thank you.
Snowy mentioned that your tone, your phrasing was similar to Patty of Tuck and Patty, and I said, "Wow, yeah, you're right." And I remember meeting Tuck and Patty with you in Taos. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah, and my mom was here.
Yes, we were both in Albuquerque during a summer. I think I was in college at the time, so you and your mom came to visit. And you said, let's go to the Taos Folk Festival. I have some friends who are playing. And I said, oh, cool. Okay, let's go. And I remember sitting on a lawn up in Taos in a little audience, and Tuck and Patty played. And then afterwards, I said, God, they're wonderful. He said, oh, you want to meet them? I was like, sure. And you took me up on their little, it wasn't even a stage, really. It was just like the grassy area where they were set up. And you introduced me to Tuck and Patty. And I thought, but then I really did a deep dive and really got into their music and thought, oh, it's so cool that Jenna knows them. And you guys were you guys are colleagues, you guys have worked together and knew each other. And I just thought it was fabulous. And that's a signal memory that I have with you.
Wow. Well, thank you for reminding me that you were there, because I didn't, and but I knew somebody else was there, and it was you, me, and my mom. It was the three of us.
Yeah. Isn't it weird how memory works? How it's not for me. Memory is not linear, or it's not linear anymore. It's sort of like bubbles. There's bubbles of memory, and that could also be because of my various habits in the past that I've come to grips with. But there are some people who I have distinct memories of and things that happened with them. Then there are people who I'll meet and say, hey, remember that time when we did this? And I was like, not really.
But I remembered the time. I just didn't remember, not that it wasn't significant that you were there, but we definitely need to go see them again. We need to go.
I would love to go see them.
We need to go see and hear. And she's going to be on sometime, and maybe Tuck will be on. But every Sunday they perform from their home, and it's yes, and it's 1:00 your time. If you go to Tuck and Patty on Facebook, on Saturdays or on Sundays they perform for an hour. And last weekend they did. Was it Mother's Day last? Yeah, Mother's Day. So they did a whole Mother's Day thing, and we played it while we were social distancing Mother's Day in the garage. And
oh wow.
Yeah. Every week.
That's bad.
And they have people from all over the world. Like mine scrolls by pretty, there's X amount. Yolanda, hi. Thank you for that high compliment of saying that I sound like Patty. It's nothing that I ever I never tried, but they were huge inspirations for me, and not only inspiration, but they were a big support to me at a really shitty time in my life. And not only them as friends, I would see them infrequently, but I would play their music over and over. I was managing a couple of people at the time, and but anyway, so I was getting a lot more music through Windham Hill, and I have like 7 albums of Tuck and Patty's, and I think I might listen to them today. Hi, Deborah. Mwah. But
they're brilliant. They're just. I mean, they're people who you can tell that being musicians isn't just a job to them. It's like a spiritual calling. You know, it's like true artists. True artists have a spiritual calling. They have a need. They have you know, it's their vocation. It comes to them from.
Well, we don't choose it.
Outside of themselves.
It chooses us.
Yeah, exactly. It chooses us. Exactly.
And Patty was the first person, I think the first week that I was on 11/11, because I had been talking to her about my throat, and, you know, we're always talking about health stuff. And so mid-March, she said to me, she goes, we're not going to be doing anything till 2021. And that was such a, you know, what do you mean we're not going to do? But you're probably maybe, and that, you know, Hollywood Bowl, you know, Jazz Fest, all these things. My last Meyer Lemon.
I mean, it's the first time in 98 years that the Hollywood Bowl summer season has been canceled. The Hollywood Bowl performed, you know, their performances during World War II at the Hollywood Bowl. It's amazing.
Yeah. It sucks.
Wow.
It's amazing, and it sucks.
Yeah, it totally sucks. I mean, that's, you know, that's an essential part of summertime. I mean, we've been very lucky. We have a great good friend who has a box at the bowl, and she shares it with all of her friends. You know, she has 4 seats, and she's actually my brother's fiance, and she lives out here, and he lives in Albuquerque.
Right.
And my brother Danny's fiance.
So she's going to be my friend soon too.
Yes, for sure.
She'll be my.
Yeah, she's back.
When are they getting married? Because we would be at a wedding today.
I know, that's right. We would be at a wedding like now. I think it was starting. What time is it here? It is not now. Later in the day. Today would be.
We would be eating. We would be eating right now.
You would be eating. We'd be definitely having breakfast right now, and then getting ready, getting dressed, and going to this fabulous wedding. Oh.
Are they getting married? I mean, Danny.
Danny and Sandra haven't set a date, but they've been engaged for nearly a year now, I think. Yeah, and so, but Sandra is very generous, and she's invited us to the bowl several times. We were lucky enough to see John Williams conducting the LA Philharmonic, and he did his pieces from all the movies that he scored. Not all the movies, many of the movies, you know, Star Wars and the Harrison Ford thing, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. And that night, he'd done the music for the Kobe Bryant short film that won the Oscar, Dear Basketball. Mm-hmm. And that night, John Williams conducted the LA Philharmonic, and Kobe Bryant was his guest and read live the poem, Dear Basketball. And that was, you know, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but that was amazing. And so we were lucky enough to see that. And we saw Tony Bennett a couple of years ago when he did the duets album with Lady Gaga. And he brought Lady Gaga on, and they did a couple of numbers together. And that's fabulous. That was incredible.
I love Tony Bennett. He's
Oh,
fabulous.
so do I. What a great voice, what a great spirit, you know.
I met him at Jazz Fest like 7 or 8 years ago. Yes. And I know his daughter, and I know his son, and his daughter's.
Tell me that he's as wonderful in person as he seems to be.
Oh, he is. He is.
Good.
A genuine spirit and beautiful heart.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh.
Hi, Phyllis. Just like my friend Phyllis. Phyllis just popped on. She's a beautiful artist. Have a great day, Janelle Michelle Burdell. Tonight, Gary Lambert, come back. One more Saturday night with Gary Lambert. Every week it's one more, and then hopefully at the end he says he'll come back next week. So I know he did his show last night, and there were a lot of people. Branford Marsalis was his guest, and that was really cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because Branford played with the Dead. They did this whole thing for a while with Branford and David Murray, and so we'll probably talk about that a little bit. But we're going to talk about his mom tonight. Who?
Now, Gary Lambert, does he plays for the Grateful Dead?
He is a writer, and writes the almanac, the Dead Almanac, and has just been part of the family and was in Bill Graham's circle, and he's just an all-around music and supporter and magical
I asked
person.
because Joaquin is a huge Deadhead. He's seen the present incarnation of the Dead with
John.
Yeah, with John. He's seen them twice, and he's way into it. And so he should definitely watch it.
Oh, definitely, and we should definitely go to a show sometime. I'll take Joaquin. That'll be fun.
Oh, cool. I've never been to a Dead show. My buddies were into the Dead when we were in high school when Jerry was still alive. And I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I wasn't really into the music. And now that I listen to it, it's like, man, I wish I would have taken advantage of that opportunity.
I took advantage of it hundreds and hundreds of times.
Cool.
Yeah, that's how I rolled. And I love what they're doing now. And my friend Jeff is the keyboard player. Jeff was a jazz, did gigs with us, and now he plays in, he's playing in arenas all over the world, and not right at this moment, but
yeah,
they will be again. I didn't put earrings on today. I better put these on quick. Put something.
No, I can't. No, I can't see you.
No, they're too dramatic. Have you been out to Abe's?
No, I haven't.
Where
I've never been up to Navajo Dam. That's
our cousins.
When I come to New Mexico, it's usually for 5 days to a week, and I'm spending most of my time in Albuquerque and Santa Fe.
Abe's is cool. I've been there a few times. Actually, I was there like a year ago, and then to see Andrea, and then I've been there like three. My mom and dad were there, and Fredo and I had the same birthday, so we've been there we celebrated our birthdays together once. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, last time we were in Albuquerque, Joaquin and I went in October, and Carlos and his wife Dodie have just retired from teaching. And Carlos bought a pop-up camper from Jimmy Mace, from Helen's brother. And so he got it fixed up, and we took the camper to Fenton Lake up in Cuba, and spent a couple of days camping and fishing. We didn't catch anything, but man, it was just so idyllic up there. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful up there.
And in October, there's 6 people at the lake. There's nobody there, so it's kind of amazing. And we're trying to plan something for, we were going to try and do something around Margarita's wedding. And then that was looking like it was going to be too hectic for Carlos. And so then we were talking about maybe August, but we'll see. We'll see what's open and what travel is like. We drive. We drive to New Mexico, generally.
Well, I've had some friends that have been driving. The mayor who was on last night, he and his wife drove to Oklahoma last week or a couple of weeks ago, and they drove there and back, and they didn't stop very much. They had food, and they just went gas and to go potty, as they say when you own a dog. But
we generally take snacks with us, and Joaquin and I, when I was working for this company called Sodexo, I was working nights. I was working Monday through Thursday night because I was a supervisor of a restaurant and a coffee house and a convenience store. And then I became a manager for them, and it got even more intense. But I was working mostly nights, and so Joaquin was in second through 4th or 5th grades. So Snowy was doing all the homework and baths and everything. And Friday night, Joaquin and I would go out because the day I did my paperwork on Friday, and we were closed Friday night because it was a student restaurant, and all the students were gone from campus on Fridays over the weekend. So Friday and Saturday nights were Joaquin's and my going out nights. So we'd go to a movie and go to dinner late at a diner and just hang out. And then during the summer, when Snowy would have hiatus in the spring from whatever show she was standing in on, Joaquin and I would make a plan to go to New Mexico. That was our trip. And we would drive, and we would always leave between 7 and 9 p.m. so we could drive through the night and stop somewhere in Arizona and look at the stars. Get out on the hood of the car and just go, wow.
Yeah, right.
And look at the stars, and then get to New Mexico at in the morning, take a quick nap, and then be like on our feet, going, driving around. We usually stay with my brother Art or my brother Rick, and that was our habit until Joaquin got sick. Joaquin got sick when he was 14, and then we didn't make the trip until last year. Last year when Joaquin was 19 is when we made the trip. So there was a 5-year span where he could not ride in a car for that long. I mean, going across town was a question while he was ill.
I'm so sorry. That seemed, like I said, I know migraines, and that to have a permanent one or a chronic for days and days. Mine can be a day or two, but not a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. A lifestyle. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're very grateful and feel very blessed that he was able to ride through it and come out of it, and of course, it's changed his worldview somewhat. It's pretty tough when you're 14 years old and the etch-a-sketch of your life gets completely erased. It was hard. It was hard for him. He didn't have a normal high school experience. It affects him to this day. Just in terms of like the cool thing about it. Let's go to the positive side of it. The cool thing about it is he maintains friendships with 4 or 5 of his mid-school, high school buddies, and they're super tight still. And he talks to them regularly. Now that we've been in quarantine, he's a gamer, so he's able to get online and call these guys up and play. They've been playing Overwatch. They've been playing some other game. I mean, I'm not a gamer, so I don't really.
I don't. My nephew downstairs is a gamer, and he's on like all day. I hear him sometimes at night, like, hey, and I'm like, wow, it's just such a whole other world. And
oh, I know. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's great.
Yeah. So he's maintained friendships with these guys, and they play games together. And when these guys are in town, we generally have a dinner or two with those guys, and they go out, and they're fairly adventurous. There was a time where they would go on long walks from our house and go to Koreatown and get bibimbap or get Korean barbecue. So yeah, that's the thing that is really laudable about our boy, is that he is extremely loyal to his friends and to us. I mean, of course, he's 20. Gotta represent.
Well, thank you, my cousin.
Oh, I was wearing
again. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ryan, my cousin.
What's that?
Oh, I said thank you, my cousin.
Oh, thank you. I have to take Lillian outside.
All right. Hey, Lillian.
And plant
Arf, arf.
Okay, thank you, my friend Marianne. Thank you. I'm not cutting you off. I'm just looking at her going,
no.
Are we going out?
I understand.
Are we going out? But next week? Are you on next Friday?
I'm on next Friday. I'll see you then.
Wait, tell me about, before we hang up, now that I know that I am going to go soon, how is it back to work? Because you're doing more.
Good. I mean, we're, hitting a stride, and my boss has got PPP money, so now they've been able to bring back my assistant, and so it's a little less crazy, because for the first 2 weeks, it was 2 cooks and me. The first couple of days, one of my bosses came in and expedited, and you being a restaurant person, you understand, expediting is making sure all the dishes and side plates for an order are together and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so for a while, I was expediting and running the food out to the cars and answering the phone. And on nights when it wasn't busy, it wasn't too hard. But we had a couple of nights where it was a waiter nightmare. And now my assistant, Miguel, who is just like, man, this guy's so good. He's back with me, and he's doing the expediting and helping me run food out to cars.
Cool.
We're hitting a good stride. So it's going well, and it seems like the business is rebuilding it through word of mouth and through people. I think on our Instagram, people are realizing that we're open, and we're getting a lot more folks stopping in. So it's been going well, and they're able, now they got the PPP money, they're able to, my bosses are able to take some time off and manage their businesses. Okay, Joaquin just walked up. I'm not sure if he wants to be on camera.
And Selena is on now too.
Selena's on too?
Yeah.
You want to see Jenna real quick? Okay, come sit next to me.
Oh, yay. Joaquin.
Okay, here we go. Wait, a quick view of Joaquin. There he
Hey,
is.
man, what's up? Good morning.
I'm still awake from the night before.
Right
he
on.
hasn't gone to bed yet. He's wearing his Jerry Garcia t-shirt.
A man after my own heart. And look at that shirt you have on there.
Yeah. Jenna was just telling me that the guy who's going to be on tonight, right?
Gary Lambert.
Gary Lambert is going to be on tonight, and he writes the. You tell him.
Have you ever read the Almanac, the Grateful Dead Almanac?
Yeah.
Well, Gary Lambert, who writes it, is going to be on the show tonight.
That's awesome. That's
So
really cool.
if you can break away from, I know you have a community online with your gamers, but come on there if you have some questions or something to ask him. He's worked with the band. He's been part of the family even for decades, and I've gone to shows. I said to Mondo, I said that I would love to go to a show with you sometime. To take it to that next generation is really powerful. I used to take my parents, and yeah, we'll definitely go to a show. And Selena is on. Selena's here, you guys. We would have all been.
Selena.
We would have been together today.
Yeah, we would have been at Margarita's wedding today. Today's wedding day. Wow.
So you haven't gone to sleep yet from last night?
No, my schedule's all out of whack.
I hear you.
Been up since 4 p.m. yesterday. Yeah, he got up at the crack of 4.
And so will you go to sleep soon, or will you have breakfast now and hang with your parents?
I'll go to sleep in the next hour, and I'll be up in the afternoon.
And are you up gaming? Is that what, I mean, I don't mean to be nosy, but is it a community of people that how many people are you gaming with, and how many games? And this is a whole other conversation that I know nothing about.
Well, on Discord, it's like a server of people you talk to that you can create a server and then invite your friends to have like a chat room, a video call room. There's like 20 folks I know from middle school that are on there. Oh wow, yeah, it's a lot of people I know. It's cool. So we play Overwatch a lot. Game like that. Right now, I've been just watching Psych a lot.
And I'm not hip to that. Psych.
It's a USA show started in 2006. It's really fun. It's kind of dated, but it's fun. Yeah, it's
I like dated.
James Rode. James Rode is in. He's in that tearjerker show. The This Is Us clone show, which I can't know the name of. And Dule Hill. Yeah, is on. Well, I'm gonna go inside. Okay.
Bye, Joaquin. Thanks for.
Bye.
Hey, one real quick question. So, since this has all gone down, are you communicating with more people? Do you think? Like, has your community opened up? Like you said, 20 people from junior high. Were you doing that pre-COVID?
Not as much. I mean, definitely not as frequently. I'm not talking to them as frequently. I'm talking more frequently now than I was. I'm also seeing less people daily, so
Sure.
It probably evens out. Yeah.
Well, thanks for jumping on and rock that shirt. Your cousin Nino, and I am very proud to see that. Makes me happy.
Thanks. See ya.
See ya.
All right, Jenna, I'll let you go. We'll see you tonight, though. We'll watch Gary Lambert.
Yay! Cool. And like I said, if he has any questions, it always comes up. He about something Grateful Dead oriented, and he's good with it. And especially bringing in the next generation. I love it. I love seeing someone that for sure never saw Jerry wearing that shirt.
I'm into it. He knows Jerry. He knows who Jerry is. And there was a time when Joaquin's afro was huge that he sort of looked like it was, hey, is this Jerry Garcia cosplay? What's going on?
Say that last part again.
There was a time when Joaquin's afro was long. and he sort of looked like he was doing Jerry Garcia cosplay circa 1968.
Oh yeah, that hair definitely rocks that hair for sure.
Definitely.
That's
hey,
cool.
well, I'll let you go, Prima. Good to be in touch.
Be in touch. See you. Thank you.
And hey, 1111 with Jenna community. Everybody stay safe. Wash your hands. Hug your loved ones. Stay 6 feet away from people that you love who aren't in your close community. And let's all take care of each other. Be responsible for each other. Okay?
Thanks, Mondo.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Now without this is my new hello. I'd like to introduce you to Try. How is that quality of my call? I'd say it's about an X because I don't feel like answering. Lillian, Pearl, pat, 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 pat. You look so cute right now. I just think you're just the cute. For me, you are the cutest being on this planet, even when you bark. But your barking is kind of loud, I must say. But she does sometimes. Oh, Lil, look over here. That's what I do. Hi, Mark Ruffin. I miss you. I miss you. Can we talk sometime? I'd love for you to come back on 1111 with Jenna and we can talk about your book and we can talk about music. I was about to leave and then Mark came on. I'm missing and Keith Terry is here, so we're coast to coast. Manhattan, Oakland, right there, and everyone in between. And we have 11. Hi, Mark Ruffin. I know. You always say Jenna Mammina, and I can't just say hi, Mark. I say, hey, Mark Ruffin. He says, hey, Jenna Mammina. I miss you. Oh, and your incredible life. Yes, Naomi, when you get your connection, we need to talk Charles Neville for sure, for sure. That's how we met. Get a connection, quick. Call your Wi-Fi. You'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm committed. Be like, wherever I am, sorry, I have to go be online. And even if it's Dave Love. Hi, Dave Love. How are you, Keith? How was the music? Was that last night? I think. I still would love for you to be on the show. In fact, I think, unfortunately, Cookie may have to cancel tomorrow night. So I do have an opening for tomorrow night. Hello. Anyone would like to be on the show anytime? Because like I say all the time, do my peeps know why I call it 1111? Well, now there are still 11. I think so. Oh, thank you. Much gratitude to you. The reason I'm connected to 1111, as many of you are, it's a spiritual number for me. But ever since I was a little girl, with my brother Nino, I know Dave Love is the only way we meet. Exactly. That's cool, though. Two of my favorite people. I have so many favorite people. I have thousands, stadia. So my brother Nino and I would see 1111 as, you know, we're walking down the street and it's 1111. Dave Love, Mark Ruffin is here. Is the microphone working? They are calling me back. Probably not today. We're troubleshooting with the microphone. Let's just say it's sitting right here because we were troubleshooting and they are sending. I downloaded an app and yeah, it's right here. It's a cool little mic. I've had it clipped on my jewelry. So 11:11. So I look at the clock. It's 11:11. And then after my brother died, it was just 11:11 everything. I'd look up, I'm going to gate 11 and it's 11:11, and I'm looking at this bus I'm getting on is 11. And oh, check it out, Mark Ruffin. Did you see that? Dave Love wants to buy 10 autographed books. Is it September that the book? Mark, when can you be back on the show? We can talk about the book, which we already have, but remind people. So 11:11 is a number that is close to my heart. And then I know that if you Google what does 11:11 mean, it's the divine time. It's they're communicating with you to let you know that you're on the right path. And by doing this show and creating the community and connection that I have, I know that I'm on the right path. Right, Lil? Whenever I want. Okay. Well, I'm going to call you as I'm taking Lillian out for a WALK. She just went like that. My dog can spell. Can you spell? Because I can't say FRISBEE. Anyway, that's a brief explanation on 11:11. I also have a couple other power numbers, but if I gave you those, then you'd know my passcodes for our things. None of them are 11:11, by the way. And I love, as you know, I love doing this, what has become a show. 11:11. Even Melanie DeMore did a theme song the other night, and a couple other people have said, I want to do a theme song. Well, bring it anytime, because I can connect. Dave Love is in Austin, Armando's in LA, Mark is in New York, Keith is in Oakland, Julie's in Fresno. Who else is on? Marianne's in near Warren Dunes. I mean, and Naomi's in Malibu. I'm just seeing who else is here. New Mexico. Selena's in New Mexico, and Janelle's in Pittsburgh. It's all, and it's this big wide net that I love to cast every day and every night at 11:11 Eastern Standard Time. And it's amazing who scrolls on by. Keep it scrolling. That's the new. Who else is here now? Jessica Webster Sendra. Hello. So Jessica Webster Sendra's here now too. Dave Love and Mark Ruffin. That's another community. I'm honored to be a part of the jazz world with these incredible DJs and managers and people and musicians, and it's a great connection. Thank you. Making a cosmic difference. Yeah, right? Dang. We're all here. And we're representing different parts of, you're representing different parts of my life. And I'm grateful. My wide world, your wide world and connection. Yeah. I mean, Julie I met through music. Marianne I've known since junior high. Mondo I've known my whole life because we're related. And I can't wait to talk with Naomi, and then you'll get to hear her story. And everyone has a story. Dave Love, I really want you to come on the show. Dave Love has been a huge supporter of this whole thing. Dave Love, thank you. Wait, where did it go now? Where'd my microphone go? Is it on me? Thank you. I have this whole, my little pod over here. I know Lil's like, Mom. Yeah, and we're all connected, and I'm not anywhere. I've never been a gatekeeper. I want, when someone says, how did you get that gig at Yoshi's? I give them the wrong number and then I smile. I don't really. I'm just joking. Happily, how did you get that gig? Call this person. Or I would ask that person, is it okay? Because I would never give out Mark's number or Jessica's number. I mean, I have a cosmic Rolodex. Dave Love has a million stories. I know. And that's why I want him on the show. Dave Love. I have my calendar right here. I have a dog that's digging into the carpet. Lillian. Pearl, come here. No, not interested. Dave Love. There's 3 people here that really, when I let people know that you're going to be on the show, I don't know how the pandemic's going to end. Oops, now I lost everyone. So between, how fun would this be? I mean, since I only have, if I had Dave and Mark, or Mark and Dave, oh my goodness. Thank you, Marianne. Stories about Jessica. Dave Love just said stories about Jessica Webster Zendra and Mark Ruffin. Yeah. Oh, good. You're still here, Julie. Thank you. He is quick. Dave, I always have thought about Dave and Mitch, my brother Mitch. Boom, 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 boom. So when do you want to be on, Dave? We're gonna do this now. I'm gonna put it in my book. He's not committing. Crickets. My crickets aren't on. That's what's missing. The candle is out. The cricket, I can light this candle. Mondays it's usually my day to hang, but I'm liking this. I was just going to pay some bills today and then go for a walk because it's gorgeous, and plant some hostas and go see Mama Grace, and go to Warren Dunes and probably watch the sunset. And tonight, Gary Lambert. Oh, that candle just went out. Dave Love, let's get Mark back again. No, we won't. Well, Mark is coming back, but we need the love. Mark, will you work on him for me? I can't seem to do it. What if we did a karaoke night at your house? A virtual karaoke night. We could all have our tequila and our soda water, and because I have my... Oh, hi, Phyllis. Yes, it's every day, and no, it's not out of your league at all. Tea, I have my tea here. Phyllis, this happens every day at 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m. Phyllis is my friend. She lives here in town. Phyllis is an incredible singer and artist, fine artist. She paints, she draws. She taught me how to draw a person, although it didn't quite look like a person, but kind of. I that's the one thing. Come here. Come here. Come here. She doesn't want to. She has to climb through the... Okay. Come here. She's like, I want to go outside. I don't want to be near you at the moment. Yes. Phyllis, like, the world wants Dave Love, and the world wants Phyllis. So Phyllis, I invite you to be on the show as well. And maybe you could teach us all how to draw a human being. Would you guys like that? Would you like a drawing lesson with Phyllis? Phyllis. That would be so cool. And see, here's what happens. I do this now. It's, what time is it? I don't even know what time it is. It's 12:30, 12:23. And then okay, so Marianne, so Phyllis, we want to do a virtual drawing show with you. I'm going to call her today, and I love the idea about going around the room of you calling for a virtual karaoke. Yes, yes. Call a person, do a karaoke, call the next person. So what I need to figure out, okay, so let's go a little bit deeper here. Some people, everyone's messaging me. Everyone, I'm so bothered. No, I'm not. You guys, this is such an important part of my life. It's an important place for my mom. It's an important place. Drawing with Phyllis. Okay, Phyllis, are you an AM or a PM person? Would you be up at 11:11 p.m.? This is like, my mom says, who's going to be your guest today? And I go, I don't know yet. Or it's Gary, or it's, sometimes I know. And sometimes someone magically calls me that day that does something really cool. And I say, hey, what are you doing tonight? Drawing with Phyllis. Okay, Phyllis, AM or PM? We're going to do this right now since Dave Love. But, oh, okay. Okay. She says yes. Yes to AM or PM? Or does it matter? Are you up at 11:11 p.m.? I would love it if you could do a drawing class at 11:11 p.m. But I know that's kind of late for some people. I don't know what your world is. But Dave, how do I wouldn't have to do split screen. I guess I could just call people from here. And then we could do karaoke. PM. Phyllis is on for the nighttime show. What about Tuesday night, Phil? Phyllis. This Tuesday, 11:11 p.m. Drawing with Phyllis. It's my official list right here. Phyllis, Dave, Mark. What night do you want next week? So, yeah, Dave, so we could do karaoke on the phone or karaoke here. Okay, so Phyllis is on for Tuesday. I'll alert you if I get, okay, before you leave, Mark, let me know when you would like to be on the show. You can text me because my week is filling. You call a person, they sing a song, you hang up, call the person, and so forth. Okay, so Dave, when do you want to be on the show? I call a person and then I ask them to sing a song. So we have to come up with a list of songs with Dave. I need to figure out how I can do a split screen with anybody here on Facebook. I don't know how to just, because some people, would you like to bring them on? I'm learning. Phyllis is Tuesday night. Make sure you have paper and pencil or a pen for Tuesday night. See you, Mark Ruffin. Phyllis, you're on for Tuesday. Tonight, Gary Lambert. Do I know about the Believe.tv app? No. Hi, Mary Mexico. Breakfast tacos. You use that for EMU Split Screen Live. Believe.tv app. I don't. Jessica, do you mind, thank you, first of all, Believe.tv app. Do you mind posting your show? Believe.tv. Right. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I got it. See, I'm reading Be Live. .tv. Okay. Be Live. I just want to believe. See, she surrounds me. Lily and pearls everywhere. Everywhere. This is one of Elizabeth Kirian. If you have a pet that you love and you want some groovy art, Elizabeth Kirian, and she's pretty manic right now. She even said it. She's been up for she's like Joaquin. She was up yesterday till like 6 o'clock in the morning doing cat art. Uh-oh. Lillian found a plastic bag. Do you hear that? She likes to attack plastic bags. She doesn't eat them. She just... All right. So Tuesday, Drawing with Phyllis. Tonight, Gary Lambert. And tomorrow night, maybe Cookie, maybe Dave Love. Monday night, RP and my friend Joe Velez is coming on next week. And Mark Ruffin will be on. And Keith Terry. If you're still here and you want to come on, scroll on. Let me know you're here. Say hello. Call me. Text me. We are around. And it's time to go outside. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the sunshine if you have it. Enjoy the rain. As Pa Ben would say, I love my liquid sunshine. Thank you, Jeff Metzger, for being here today. Thank you, Armando. Thanks for the great ideas. I like the karaoke. I'll wait for more ideas. I love you, Jessica. Happy Saturday, everybody. I guess I can do a little. Hey, Julie wants to go outside and play with a Lily and Pearl. And Jessica's around and says, Dave Love says goodbye to you. Have a nice day. Bye bye. I love you guys so much, so keep in touch. And one way is, Jessica, would you like to come on the show sometime? Please be mine to hang out and we can talk about music and we can talk about tacos too, because Armando's making them in merry Mexico. You can have a taco anytime you want, and though in this time, Margaret Ruffin, you make me rhyme, and Mary Ann Johns come plant with me, and everybody else have a beautiful day, a beautiful day, a beautiful day. See ya. See you in a little bit, Mama Grace. Love hard.